This is Abigail, and today I'll be telling you about nursing school, how I scaled through everything I did to become an AH student, how I increased my grade from 3.5, from 3.7 up until 3.95, and how I got scholarship from my university. Okay, so basically, when I came to Turkey 2019, I was in Ariel University. Okay, I was at Ariel University and I studied my Turkish language for a year over there. While I was there, it was so difficult. Everything was really, imagine leaving your home country and just coming to another country and straight up, oh, you're already learning another language. Like, it was really hectic for me, and it was devastating for me. I had to learn Turkish language in order to like proceed with my studies and everything. Yeah, you cannot just go ahead to like, when I came, actually I chose nursing in Turkish, not nursing in English. I chose nursing in Turkish. I wanted to do nursing in Turkish, and I was at Ariel University at that time. I did Turkish for a year, and my dear, it was so stressful. It was devastating. It was challenging. Call it anything. It was just there. At the point, I had to call my parents that, mommy, daddy, it's like, I cannot do this again. I cannot do this anymore. This is so stressful. Everything is really stressing me out. I had to call them. But glory to God, I was able to finish well. I was able to get my certificate in Turkish. I can speak Turkish. Merhaba, nasılsınız? İyi misiniz? Ne yapıyorsunuz? Bugün hemşirelik için söyleyeceğiz. So basically, yeah, when I came to Turkey, I had to learn the language and everything like that. But after a year, after learning the language, I was living in a dormitory at that time. After learning the language, I had to borrow myself brain. I and my friends, we had to switch fast to an English school, an English university, and also nursing in English. We had to switch from nursing in Turkish to nursing in English, because no. Imagine studying nursing. Nursing is already a difficult course already. So you now studying it in another language. My homework is almost. You studying nursing in Turkish is just words. No, I cannot do it. So and my friends decided that no, we're going to switch and everything like that. So we switched to Gelishim University, and I entered Gelishim University in 2020 during the COVID was in 2020, right? Yeah, I entered Gelishim. I resumed at Gelishim University in 2020. I paid my school fees and everything like that. And guys, my first CGPA was 3.70 over 4. It was 3.70 over 4. And even as it was 3.70 over 4, I knew I could do better. I knew I could strive better. Like, it wasn't enough for me. Like, no. Happy, you can do better. Happy, you can strive even harder. So I proceeded that, okay, my second semester, I'll do better. Guess what? My second semester, I was able to get 3.86 over 4. That was how I drastically switched. My grades increased drastically from 3.70 to 3.86. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm coming up. And that was it for me. But what I would say about nursing school is that nursing school is difficult here, but I feel like don't let anybody put fear into you that, oh yeah, it's something you cannot do. Nursing school, grades are achievable as long as you dedicate yourself, your time, everything to get some things done. Meanwhile, see, in my second year, I had 4.0 over 4.0 for my first semester. I had 4.0 over 4.0. I had AA whole through. And then my second semester, second year, I had 3.95. Now, I'm not saying all of this to boast or something like that. No, I'm just saying it to encourage you that nursing school is achievable. Nursing degree is achievable. It's not something that, oh yeah, you cannot do it, or it wouldn't work out. As long as you dedicate your time and energy to it, it is achievable. That's what I would say. And I was even working with school. I had a social life. Anybody that knows me knows that I love content. I love creating content. I love taking care of myself. Look at how beautiful I am now. Look at my skin. Now, I'll be giving out tips that helped me in achieving that grade. The tips that helped me in achieving that grade. So yeah. First of all, I would like to say you need to take away distraction. Like, don't be distracted. Don't get distracted. Don't even try it. Like, don't try to juggle nursing school and other things together. I know I was working with school and everything, but that was because I needed money. I got my iPad when I was in nursing school. I got it myself. Like, I needed money. I was always this independent girl, so I just needed money. I wouldn't advise you to like be, going to school and then working as well. I was working from Monday to Sunday. I work literally every day, and I go for clinicals, I go for internship, I go to school, I write exams, I take attendance, all of these things while in nursing school. It doesn't worth it. So just leave those jobs, leave those work. You're going to get a better one when you're done with school. You're going to get a better job when you're done with school. So leave those things, just take away distractions. And trust me, going online, spending 12 hours online would not help you. Girl, what are you doing? Spending 12 hours online on social media would not help you in nursing school. When I was in nursing school, yeah, I had social life. I had the Instagram life, the content creation life, and everything. But man, I do those things. I can say I only go online on my Instagrams every 2 weeks. Sometimes I have to uninstall my Instagram. Sometimes my friend will be like, oh, Abby, I sent you something on Instagram. Go and check it up. I'll be like, I already uninstalled my Instagram. Like, everybody knows I uninstall. I don't care. Anybody can unfollow you. Anybody can do whatever they want to do. As long as it's your life, girl, get your life together. You don't have to, say, okay, I don't want to lose followers, I don't want to lose likes, because if I'm not active, I wouldn't get to grow and all of those things. You would grow after after nursing school. You would grow all those growth, all those things you want, everything you want. You'd get it after nursing school. So I would just say, take away distractions. Take away distractions. Do everything you can in your power to take away distractions, okay? Number 2, I had to look for reading partners. My dear, the second tip, guys, never ever underestimate the power of a reading partner. So yeah, this is what I do here. I read on my own. I like to study on my own a lot, because I was working with school. I was doing all of those things. I felt like, no, I just have to re-strategize. I cannot. You don't expect yourself that you're working maybe for 6 hours or 7 hours a day to study like somebody that is home all day. Girl, don't even compare yourself to that person, because it's incomparable. So yeah, I had to re-strategize. I had to borrow myself brain that, no, Abby, you have to do something. So I started working in 2021, my second year. I started working in my second year, 2021. And then, I would read alone, I would study alone, and make sure that I get, if you're like me, that you don't even, when you want to read, you have to study for 100 hours before you can get something. If you're like me, then this video is surely for you. I would study for 8 hours just to cover what my classmates have covered in 3 hours, because my brain just couldn't comprehend. It just couldn't comprehend. I don't know what happened. But I'm always like that. I'm a slow learner. I tend to grab things later on, not fast. And I don't grab things when I'm under pressure. So I try to calm myself down, relax, and just try my best. So I was like that. I would read alone, I would study alone. But when it's revision time, see, when you're calling Happy, you're meant to put Abby revision because I love revision so much. I love revising with my friends. I love asking questions. I love them asking me questions. Any of my friends, you can ask them. Anybody that has ever been my friend or that is still my friend currently knows that I love revision so much. I love revision so much. Like, revision helped me. It helped me a lot. So I would study alone, and I would ask my friends that, okay, let's ask each other questions. Do you want to, do revision? And they'll be like, okay, let's do revision. I would ask them question. They would ask me question. One thing about this strategy is that you tend to, like, see, there's no way, I will tell you, there's no way you can read 100% of your notes. There is no way. You can never, even if you read it, you can never grab all the information totally. So when I do revision, someone says, oh, what is ecosystem? Ecosystem is this and that, blah blah blah blah blah. Maybe I didn't read that part. Then my friend would, while she's saying the answer, I'm trying to listen to her. Oh, when did they teach us that one? I would ask her, when did they teach us that one? The moment she says the answer, the moment she tells me, I would let it stick to my brain as well, that okay, this is how it is. I learn better when people explain things to me. I learn better when people, like, try to, okay, make me understand things. I learn better that way. I don't know about you, but I learn better that way. There's a way you would read, and your eyes would not just grab everything. Like, there's no way. Even if it grabs everything, your brain will not just accumulate everything. So you just have to, like, grab some information from your friend. This strategy has helped me so many times. Sometimes it's just like few minutes to exam. To my exam, and I'm like, okay, what did you read here? When did they teach us this one? And they'll be like, okay, now tell me, this is what happened, this and that, and then I'll be able to, like, scale through the exam. Guy, nursing school is not just, don't study hard though. Instead, study smart. Don't be like those people that study hard though. Guys, I don't study hard. Yes, I study hard, but, like, just use some strategies. Do whatever you can do to pass. There is no time, there's no, just do whatever you can do to pass, and just to find a way to make the information stick to your head. Find a way to make the information always stick to your head. That's better. So the third strategy I would say I used was, taking notes. God, my God, I love taking notes. Even before I got my iPad, guys, before I got my iPad, I have a bookshelf in my house. This bookshelf, it doesn't have to do with novels or anything. I don't have novels. I don't have Roman books and all of those things. Although I have, but, like, I don't keep them there. If you see, it's just notes from 100 level, from 200 level, from 300 level. Although I stopped taking notes in my year 4, my last year. Now, big girl thing. I stopped taking notes, so I just took notes. I love taking notes. I love it, and I'm this kind of person that I love going back to whatever I'm reading. I love going back to it. Sometimes when I'm doing exam, I see my notes. I see the way I highlight my notes. I highlight a lot, by the way. I see the way my note was highlighted, like, okay, yeah, in this place there was physical education, in this place there was exercise and everything. I see my notes during exam time. I see my notes a lot. Like, that's because I've made it my thing to always go back to it again and again. You cannot tell me you would forget something you've read close to 15 times. No, it's not possible. Like, I'm a visual learner, and I'm also an audio learner. I see things during exams. I see things. Guys, the fourth strategy I used in nursing school, and the most important strategy of it all, was prayer. Yeah, I did pray. Oh, I used to pray. I pray a lot, because I know that this thing, it's not by might, it is not by your own strength. It's just, everything just has to do with God. I don't know about you, but I know that the spiritual controls the physical. So I had to pray. There are most times that I couldn't even, finish my coursework. I couldn't finish maybe the PDF for that semester or something. I couldn't finish it. I just had to pray that, God, I beg, let whatever I read, let it come out. Let it come out. Just let this thing that I read come out, I prayed a lot. I have a specific prayer. I pray that, God, please, whatever I would be reading, let it be the one that will come out. Because there's no way you can read everything finish. Even if you try your best, you can only remember maybe 90% or 80%. What if that 20% comes out? So I made it my habit to always pray before exams, like I can, because I know that it is only God. You can just read, you can study, but if God doesn't let you remember things, my dear, it's the law, it's gone. That's all. That's just what I want to say, guys. I hope this video was informative. I hope it would help you in your nursing career. I didn't want to make this video initially, but so many people kept on saying, oh, Abigail, you just keep talking about how to leave Turkey, how to be a registered nurse, but you don't give us information about your experience. That's why I'm sharing this. This is not my thing to share, but I didn't even prepare for this video. I just came here and let's go with the flow, let's talk. That's what I'm doing.